Shut up and sit down.
Welcome to the Big Blue Offensive Podcast with Mike Trainer, Jay Jules, and John Depot.
John, are you ready? You want to start us up with who are our 2020, because that was what it was the 2020 season, Manscaped Offensive Player of the Year is?
Absolutely. I think the Manscaped Offensive Player of the Year would have to go to Nick Gates. I think from starting off the season, no off season, going into a new position, starting out where he didn't start the way he wanted to start, didn't start the way any of us wanted him to start. But I think once you got 5 or 6 games under his belt, you saw the maturation, you saw him feel more comfortable in the position. And then you start to see his real nasty side. That dude's got some serious balls. He likes to fight out there, man. He's a fun dude to watch for an offensive lineman. And by the end of the season, he was one of our most consistent, steady players. Played every single snap. And that type of development, that's what you hope for every single player in the entire league. So kudos to him, man. Great job, Nick Gates. Shave your balls. Hopefully you get a few girls to look at them with the Manscaped thing.
And one other stat, there was 0 sacks allowed up the middle the entire year. So not only did this guy play every single snap, he never let up a sack the entire year. I mean, playing a position for the first time in your career, a couple of years in the professional career is a hell of an achievement. Look, let's face it, outside of maybe Evan Ingram, because he got the Pro Bowl nod, who the heck else were we going to really give it to this year offensively? There wasn't really anyone that stood out. Daniel Jones, we already just talked about. We talked about the running game. The receivers, we keep saying we need a true number one. So, therefore, it's kind of hard to decide who we could have given it to. But Mike, why don't we give the listeners a quick shout on Manscaped? What we could give them and what they can get. I know we got some samplings in. We got a few things. We got the cologne, which is pretty good. The 3.0 mower that shaves everything that you need to be shaved for you. Look, there's plenty of times. It's a new year. Why not a new self, right, Mike?
Dude, it's fantastic. The cologne is awesome. I use it every day now. I haven't
worn. It's actually really good.
Yeah, it smells great.
Yeah, I agree.
I was like, this is pretty good, man. I'm like, oh, I like this stuff. I'm gonna wear this out.
I haven't used cologne since high school. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
you can put special cologne on your balls after you shave. You can put real cologne on after. I mean, bro, like this place just does it right.
No, it's great. Like, my balls have never been more perfect in my life. So, I mean, ladies, come get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, fantastic, man. But like, do you want me? I'll go into I'll go into the special teams. Nick Gates at Beast. If you guys before you guys were on the Giant podcast, every week, I was talking about Gates last year at the end of last season when he was he looked good, man. I was like, who is this kid? And dude, he's just been phenomenal. Thank God for him. I mean, to move to a different position and to play there every single game, you can't beat that. Yeah, definitely our offensive player of the Manscaped Player of the Year.